Malibu.
Yo,
Yeah.
get a better cell phone service. You freaking Boost Mobile motherfucker.
I ain't got Boost Mobile. You're young. Like, how do you feel about buying a piece of real estate right now if you're not sure where you're going to be in 5 years from now? I'm just curious.
So the primary as an investment.
Well, look, we talked about a good idea. Like, if you don't own any other real estate, you could say the first 4 unit you're buying is a primary. I mean, you could still get a good deal on it and say it's your primary, even if you don't plan on living and you're going to rent it out, though. But,
You get in for 3% down or whatever, yeah. So, how do you relate to, like, my generation about net worth?
Yeah.
That's what you're going for?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's got to be dumbed down. Like, you're going to be talking to people who don't even know what net worth is and why it's important. So, I think the message has to be, like, just education. Like, this is what net worth is. Here's how you can use credit to increase your net worth. And like you said, like, I think it's busting the myth that the primary residence, this is where you get a lot of adults too. That's a good question. Ask people what their biggest asset is right now, and you'll get a lot of gears turning. And most people are going to answer with my house, my primary residence. And then you can flip and be like, dude, that's your biggest liability. Like, you're spending money every month to be there, not cash flowing on that real estate. I think it's just driving the point home of, like, dude, use other people's money, take the interest, invest in something that's going to pay you a higher return to grow your net worth. Like, buy more assets, not more liabilities, and that's the equation to net worth. But people don't get that. They want to buy their first house, they want to get their BMW car, and then they want to say, okay, now what can I do with my investments now that it's 10 years later? Like you're saying, I got my job, I got myself situated. I think it's like, well, why don't you switch it?
This dude's
and buy
20.
your investments first,
He
and
gets
then
it.
buy your stuff, like your
He
primary
gets it.
and your fancy car and stuff.